as you guys have entered the Twilight Sanctuary.
Did we all make it in the past into the sanctuary together? Did we all make it through the veil or
Yeah,
whatever?
you guys see Thayer on the other side, sort of smiling
Just
at you
waiting.
guys.
Yeah. Not everybody is willing to enter. I'm glad you were.
I only did it because you're a good friend. I trust you.
There, can I? These celestial lights that look like orbiting galaxies, are they like your spiritual weapon? Would it hurt me if I touched it?
No. The universe is God. And this is the Twilight Sanctuary.
Would it be okay if I tried to grab one and look at it?
I would try not taking anything.
I don't want to. No, I don't want to take it. I promise you that.
No, I mean they're part of the environment. You can try and touch it, but I doubt you can grab it.
Okay.
I'll say, Baz, as you reach your hand out to the wall to touch one of these little gemstones, you can feel like it's almost parting the stone itself as it slides through it, and it stays firmly attached into the wall, like it's almost embedded into it, but it still manages to kind of smoothly sail its way through it as it drifts, as well as all the other ones around you.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm just walking around in awe.
Yeah, and we'll start walking down, and we'll look for a main entrance or a hallway, trying to see if some of the local clergy are in.
Yeah. As you guys walk through the hallway here, after about 30, 40 feet or so, you come across an entranceway that once you step into it, you can kind of see that you guys are stepping into what would be the courtyard of the entire sanctuary here. And stepping into it and looking up, you actually don't see an open sky. It would be daylight normally, but when you look up at the sky, it is almost as if someone has turned off the sun, and you can see the stars that would normally shine had there been no sun, as if it was dark in the middle of the night at this point. But there is no top, there's no ceiling, it's just open. And inside the middle of the courtyard here, you can see other large sort of rotating shapes made out of stone that are just sort of kind of hovering in the mid-air there. And there are lots of globes and different sort of rocky things that are just kind of circling other larger objects. And a lot of you haven't seen, what would be like a star system or something to that nature, but this is essentially what you guys are staring at and looking at as you see in front of you. There are some people walking around in dark robes. The robes themselves are very similar to the portal that you guys first walked through, and they are pitch black. They're made out of that substance that actually doesn't reflect light. If you guys have ever seen any of those videos of that type of specialized material.
Yeah.
And inside their robes, it matches the same thing as the walls. You see these kind of crusted jewels and gemstones that have been embedded into it. And then there's an embroidery that kind of connects them. And you can see that the embroidery itself is what's kind of moving around as the gemstones also move. And that's kind of the attire that you guys see here.
I look at Thayer and I say, hey, what is this? Is it nighttime? What's going on?
I mean, you haven't left your our normal plane. You're not in another dimension. This is the same place, but they're looking for meaning, in the stars. The celestial bodies are the word, they're divine, and so these are the stars. And if you're outside of the temple at night, this is similar to what you'll see. And it's a chance to find meaning. It's peaceful, and they're your guide. They will guide you.
This is amazing. Never seen anything like this. So
I've been telling you every night how beautiful the night is. You
So-
just have to look.
and I kind of like smirk. So you're telling me that if I walk back out these doors, it's the sun's back out and it's not.
It's
nighttime.
not a trick. Yeah, it's not a trick. We're not magicians.
That's real magic.
Just as magical as.
Oh, sorry.
But this is how the deity Celestine gives us his path. We wander, seeing the stars, and these are our guide.
And no one's paying attention to us, right? Like it's not like we're interrupting or people are like noticing us. Like
It depends if they're busy; they won't pay attention to us because kind of a bit of a secretive group. But if they're just there, they definitely would have noticed we walked in. I mean, we're not invisible, and it's not like some kind of.
We all know Drogo makes a lot of noise.
Yeah. And so yeah, I'll find the nearest clergy that looks like he's not doing something,
you
not
want us to
actively engaged.
you want us to wait here or follow you?
Well, come along. You guys are welcome here. If you weren't welcome, you wouldn't be here. Yeah. So, do I see anybody that's not like engaged in what looks like a conversation in a group, or actively like reading, or?
I don't know. Does he DM?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking, DM.
I know. Trying to get his attention.
He's muted again.
Oh, sorry, I was coughing earlier. I was having a coughing fit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
don't die.
I was sitting here answering your question. I was like, "What the fuck, man?" I like to, and I was like, "Okay." So, yeah, you definitely can see that there's like people that are within earshot or walking distance to you that don't look like they're engaged in anything constructive.
Okay. Yeah. I'll just walk up to the first one. Male, female, whatever, brother, sister. While wondering, I met this group of
Adventurers.
travelers. Yeah, travelers, adventurers. And we were part of the defense in Greenest. And we're actually here to meet a monk by the name of Leosin, but we don't know the area at all. And was hoping you might be able to guide us in the area, some places we may look.
Well, welcome to the Celestine Temple. Is this your first time here in the Elturel Temple?
First time in this temple, first time in Elturel.
Well, you're very welcome here, brother. This Leosin you speak of, it's not somebody that I'm familiar with.
He's a monk. He's also a scholar, so I feel like you would appreciate his pursuit of knowledge.
I'll tap Thayer on the shoulder. Hey man, don't forget about Onthar Froom. He's a paladin. Sorry to interrupt. I don't know how this works.
Silence. I'm just kidding.
No, it's just a conversation, man.
The darkness consumes him.
Into the void.
and,
Into the void he goes.
All of a sudden, he's in the void. I was seeing the same thing. He gets cast back to the veil.
Sorry. All right. Go ahead. Sorry.
No. And he's accompanied or meeting a paladin, Onthar Froom. We're not sure what what church he belongs to.
Anthar, yes. I do recognize his name. He is a prominent paladin in the city. He normally resides around the Black Antler Tavern, if I recall.
Said the Black Antler.
Tavern,
Mhm.
I think is what.
Yes.
Back where we were. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's incredibly grateful. Once we make them, actually, I think we intend to continue wandering. We're trying to potentially defeat what has been a great evil in the dark. They took Greenest in the night, and it looks like they're spreading their destruction and murder and thievery for the sake of quenching the greed of dragons. And don't know if we can, but we intend to do our best.
Mhm. The light and the dark are always at war with each other in the universe.
And I'm only passing the information because as you're out, keep your eyes open and make sure anyone out beyond in the greenest north of here, we don't know exactly where they're going, but be wary because they are out there.
Thank you. I definitely appreciate the warning. It is always nice to run into a chance meeting, but such is the way of things. Sometimes you toss a message into a bottle and someone else finds it, so I'm happy to receive your message.
And I'll thank him, and I'm actually going to find a nice spot on the floor, and I'm going to kind of either sit back and like prop myself up or lay on the floor and just watch the sky. And I'll invite the group to pause before we go back out into the light. Let's spend a few minutes and just enjoy the universe. Maybe it'll
Yeah,
tell
and
you
if you-
something.
As you lay down and kind of like take in like the sort of sky above you, you can definitely see how there's a group of clerics that are kind of in the middle of the room there that kind of start to use their hands to kind of change the way the sky looks. It's almost as like it's a planetarium where you're just sort of like laying back and you can see them kind of like spread their hands out as it zooms into certain areas of like the cosmos and then zoom back out, almost as if they're kind of surveying and observing and just sort of looking over the vastness there. And you can kind of see them sort of swipe left, swipe right, and just like they zoom into like these celestial bodies. And to a lot of you guys, this is something like wild, where you guys have never seen like a sun up close, or like the moon, or like some sort of comet sailing through the eyes. And this seems like crazy magic, but at the same time, you can't take your eyes off of it.
Yeah, I'll join there for sure.
I'll also join there.
Yeah, we'll say the party enjoys the kind of view for what, like 30 minutes, an hour or so.
Yeah.
Kinda
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
experience.
20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. Nothing too crazy, just, the peace, the quiet, the ambiance, and then just the utter majesty of the universe as you get to see parts of it that normally are only specks in the sky and often forgotten. The idea of how small you are in the grand scheme of the vast majesty and all of the insane wonder that is always around you, even when it's daylight, but you only ever get a chance to appreciate it at night. And just the incredible things that there's no real good words for, because it's not something that you'll ever experience outside of something like this, because it's so far, it's so vast, it's so powerful, and it's so big. Yet from where we are, it's almost insignificant, when the same is we're as insignificant to every single one of those points. And just kind of let that simmer for a bit, and then we'll collect ourselves and thank the priest again if he's nearby, and if not, we'll just quietly let ourselves out.
Yeah, you guys it's almost like a personal row seating to seeing someone play around with like the Hubble telescope and like zooming into things. And then as you guys make your way out of the temple, it is broad daylight once again as you guys step out, and the light is almost blinding. Oh, is there something you want to do before you leave?
I wanted to ask the priest or the brother that we talked to, or just anybody in general, something.
Yeah, you can go back up to him. He's still around.
What's up, brother? Sorry, that was good.
Thanks for the hospitality, brother.
Yeah, I know this might sound weird, but do you guys have a gift shop of sorts?
What are you looking for?
I'm an avid reader, and just on a thirst for knowledge. I used to be a clergy of Odin and Thor. I don't know. The stars amaze me. I'm just looking for something to enlighten myself.
I think I might be able to help. And he'll reach into his robes and then pull out a book that looks like it's worn and been flipped through. A lot of the pages are dog-eared. And he'll hand it to you and say, "This is a personal gift."
No, I couldn't take this. Is yours?
No, if it was given, you should definitely take it.
I sense a divine aura with you, but it's faint. So, from one cleric to another.
Maybe I'm just lost. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, and he'll hand you his, personal book.
Maybe this one won't explode.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it before I read it.
I was gonna write in here.
Exploding book.
Yeah, it's just this floating book in my inventory. Well, that's fortunate.
Okay, let me make this an item here. Okay. Oh. And we'll just dock that in there for now. And the rest of the group?
I'm just going to continue to admire him, tell him to say thank you, and then continue out like we were. Their hospitality.
Yep.
Yeah, so as you guys walk outside, it is blinding at this point. As y'all have kind of been in kind of like this dark night sky interior, and it is noonday sun.
As I cover my eyes to try to get my eyes back focused. Oh my! That was probably one of the coolest things I've seen.
Yeah,
That was
it's
amazing.
pretty amazing.
What was the sanctuary again? There, Twilight.
Twilight Sanctuary.
Oh man,
Yeah, it's my
I'll
church.
remember this.
Remember it every night. That is the guiding feeling that drives most of us as we wander, is to remember the night sky every night. In here, we're just closer to it. But it's the same sky you've seen every night of your life. It's always there, trying to guide us.
And as y'all also step out, the sounds that you guys hear is no longer quiet and stillness. It just is like a roaring sort of city that kind of comes through as soon as you guys walk through the chilly exit. You guys are back outside in the entryway to the religious area. What does the party want to do next?
Back to the real world. Let's see. Continue on.
So we're going back to the taverns,
to the
right?
tavern?
To the Black Antler?
Yes, the Black Antler Tavern. We're gonna head over there.
Wasn't that one of the options we were given when we were looking?
It was. There was 3 taverns over there that were prominent. You guys chose the one with the raccoon.
Well, yeah.
Is that the intent? That you guys are going back to the tavern?
Yep, we're going back to the Black Antler Tavern. That's where we want to head to.
Yep. Sounds good.
Yeah, we're looking for the Dark Antler.
Yeah. So as you
Black
guys
Antler.
walk up to the area where you guys see there is kind of that 3 tavern sort of same place right next door to the Drunken Raccoon, you will see
Trash Panda.
next to the Trash Panda Tavern, you'll see the I think you should call it the Trashed Panda.
I like
Yeah,
that.
it is. That's going to be
It's official.
inspiration for the DM.
So, yeah, as you guys step into the tavern there, or I guess y'all are at the front of it there. Yeah, you'll see it has a picture of these 2 antlers on the front that are kind of been charred and like blackened into the wood.
Is it? Do we notice like anything? Like, does the tavern seem somewhat similar to the Trash Panda Tavern? I mean, does it seem like it's more? I would say.
They look very similar from the outside because the outside walls are, been probably created around the same time. So from like an outside perspective, you don't notice much of a difference from like one building to another. If you guys have ever been to the Renaissance Festival, very similar kind of look where you kind of see a lot of the buildings kind of blend in.
Will we notice a? I guess the demographic for the tavern just seem to be more paladin type, larger
There's nothing that you
fighters.
notice there.
Don't want to step into a biker bar by an accident.
Yeah, we do.
Sounds fun.
Bro, I got a whip.
As Drogo stands next to me at like 6'11", 7 foot tall.
Yeah, you just dimensionally traveled billions and billions and billions of miles and observed the universe at close proximity. I think we got bikers. we got them horsemen square. Goddamn goat riders. All right. Yeah, let's go in. Bump it. Do we recognize? Has any of us seen this paladin?
Negative.
Okay.
No, you guys
seen
have
it.
never met him before, no.
I look at Drogo. Say, any of these people look familiar to you, big guy?
They do not.
Oh, yeah. Nope.
What about can we see Leosin anywhere? By chance?
I guess we're
You
walking.
don't. No. When you guys first walk into the tavern, it is very much similar to the Trashed Panda, but I would say that let me see if I can find. 1 second here. Let me map. Sorry, 1 second. I gotta pull up the map here. I wish that those things lined up better. It's fine. Okay, and then share. Boom. There we go.
Oh wow. This is comfy.
Yeah, so as you guys step into the tavern there, you can see that there is definitely filled with people. There are people laughing and there's music being played, there's drinks being passed around, typical sort of like, roaring tavern. It doesn't look that much different from the Trashed Panda. If anything, it might just be a little bit more full. Maybe there's more people here than sort of the Trashed Panda, but yeah, in general, you guys walk in, you don't see Leosin immediately. Nothing steps out to you.
I'd say,
we don't know what the paladin looks like either. Correct.
but the bartender might.
Yep.
Sounds like a good place to start.
Yeah, and a drink.
Grog.
Nothing for me, please.
I've had grog. I don't know if you want grog
Oh, Drogo loves grog.
with the blood and everything, huh? Okay.
What? Ale. How about that?
Okay, so yeah, you guys do walk up and see a very charming fellow at the bar there.
Drogo proceeds to ask him if he is aware of the Culper ring.
No, not something that I've come across. No.
All right, I tried. Someone else's turn.
What can I do you for?
Well,
Thank you.
can I get something in the middle? An ale for me and my friends.
Sure.
And-
For the 5 of you.
The
Yes.
5 of us.
Drogo requests an upgrade to a large.
Oh yeah, I can see you, big boy.
I'm in
He'll
something
turn
in the
around.
middle, quality wise.
Oh,
This is your first time drinking.
Let me get das Boot.
Galfros will pass and just ask for a water.
So just a cider for me.
An appletini for them, please. As we laugh.
No,
And so he'll he'll set out 3 ales, 1 in a very larger cup. You get the feeling that it's probably for people who are of a larger size than like medium, like an actual large size human. Or
It's just a
humanoid.
barrel with like a piece of wood screwed on his hand.
with a straw in it.
It's like a mini keg, like right where you see like it's like a little wooden barrel that's like the size of one of those like mini kegs you would see at the grocery store, right? Where you're gonna go and buy one of those like personal kegs.
Give my man das Boot, please.
Have you
It
ever
has,
seen a half orc named Barrett come through here?
Das Boot.
9.5 feet tall.
Yeah, so it's got handles on both sides of it. It's a straight up little like barrel of ale there, and then he'll hand out the cider to you there, Bowser, and then the water over you, Galfros.
Drogo takes his mini keg and finds an open table. And sits down with Bowser.
Aren't we gonna ask him about Our paladin friend.
I already
Yes.
asked him my question. You can ask. I'm
yes,
going to
yes,
drink my ale.
yes. Ask
You asked me about the Culpers Guild,
I did. Now I'm gonna
and
go
he
enjoy
said he
my
had
ale.
not known about that. No one said anything about the paladin's name, but yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, there. Since you ordered the drinks, and you're talking. to him.
I don't need to be there for that. I already said that.
Okay, fuck it. Hey, we appreciate the drinks. If I'm honest, we're also here looking for a couple friends.
The drinks aren't free, but who are you looking for?
We're looking for a paladin by the name, and I'll hit Bowser. What was that guy's name again?
Am I at the table with
No,
Drogo?
shouldn't have spoken for you. Sorry,
From the table.
pair.
Arthur Froome!
Wait, are you at the table with him or no?
I didn't know that we ever left for a table. I know that Drogo
He
did.
walked
Everybody
off-
else
Drogo
was
walked
standing
off
in
for
the
a
bar.
table.
Yeah.
I don't
The
know
other-
if he wanted to talk to me privately. That's why I'm asking.
Oh,
No, Drogo misspoke. Bowser said
Okay,
that he was
yeah.
going to stay at the.
Yeah, we're looking for Arthur Froome.
Arthur Fruit.
he should be traveling with a smaller gentleman, a monk by the name of Leosin, and we were told to meet them here in Eldon or El Terrell, and some associates of mine pointed me in this tavern's direction.
You came to the right place. This is everyone here knows Ontar, and he'll point to like a table over in like the corner, and you'll see a very large fellow, bigger than even Drogo. As you see this massive, fully decked out, a little bit portly paladin sitting in the corner, laughing. He has a full beard. He is the paladin of paladins. And he's sitting around a table with a few folks over there, as the bar tender points out.
Is Leosin with him?
You don't notice Leosin, no. You don't see him with him.
Okay. Maybe not all of us make the approach at first. I mean, I'll do it.
Bring him his drink. What does he drink?
Let's go fucking talk to him and find out.
Or you can ask the bartender.
I
Oh
was
wait,
gonna say
Drogo's
the
up there.
bartender.
My fr-
Yeah, that's the bartender. and
hey,
get him a
wait,
drink.
while you're talking over, that's it. My friend, what is his favorite drink?
Oh, that fucker will drink anything.
Get him,
All right.
get him something good and a cake bigger than my friend Jargo.
And so you'll see him pour a glass of looks like bourbon or whiskey or some sort of straight alcohol,
Yeah.
and
green
then
alcohol.
set it right down in front of you. No ice, no nothing. Well, they don't have fucking ice. It's medieval. But yeah, put it down right in front of you and say, "Get it down."
What do I owe you for the drinks, man?
It'll be silver apiece. So 3 silver.
And
the
for
cider?
the booze?
You can have the cider.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
Not many
put 6
folks on
silver
here like to
on the
drink it.
table.
Okay.
And I'll give the man a nod, appreciation. Grab the booze and tell Bowser, if you don't got nothing else to do, I think Leosin knows you the best, so maybe he knows who you are. Also, if he'd been told of a turtle that might be on its way, you're easy to pick out. Might help tell him who we are.
Yeah. Let's go.
Before I leave, I asked the bartender, "What is your name, my good friend?"
Oh, the name's Dean.
Are we
Dean Swart.
Dean what? Swartzen?
Yeah.
All right,
Nice
Dean.
to meet you. And you are.
I am Laurelian, and these are my friends. I just want to say thank you for helping us out and pointing us in the right direction to our friend Broom.
Oh, of course.
And then
Welcome to the Black Antlers.
hopefully we'll be back.
As I pass, I'll stop and toast Drogo,
Hi.
and then I'm gonna make my way upstairs, and
Yep.
hopefully, I guess either Bowser.
Actually, Drogo asks you where you're going.
We're going up here to bump into this paladin. Apparently, he's upstairs.
Oh, he's
Bought him a
here.
drink. Let's. I kind of figured maybe one or two of us should head up there, so
Well,
it doesn't
I'm a-
look like a.
What the fuck is that?
I mean, I'm a paladin. You want me to go with you?
Yeah, come on. It's a bar. Have a drink.
I'm in. I got.
Pump it.
Drogo picks up his mini keg and he proceeds with his friends to go find Onthar.
Fuck it, guys. Let's go. I don't think he seems like the run-in type, so we should be fine.
Yeah, Galfros just slides over and then asks the bartender, "Excuse me, Dean, do you know if by chance this town happens to have a
Brothel?
or a place of worship, Mistra?"
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of gods up there in the religious district.
That's really annoying. I can't like get in a square.
Yeah, no, it's this. It's because the fucking map has the squares drawn onto it, and they don't line
Oh.
up with the actual grid. Like, see, like if I turn the grid on here, it doesn't line up, and so if I adjust it in one place,
It doesn't
Then it
match because they're
doesn't-
not to scale.
then it doesn't fit in the rest of the places. So I just said, well, fuck it, it's fine. Like it's close enough. Like whatever. So then I just turned it off and was like, yeah, whatever, it'll be close enough.
Okay.
It is
No, that's
super
fine.
annoying, though.
Yeah.
That's why I hate whenever people put lines, squares on the map. But they do it because they're printing it out probably for an actual table that they're sitting down at. So-
Hey,
Yeah.
before Bowser leaves, or Bowser, you're heading up there with. He's heading with Thea, right?
Yeah, come on up.
I say
Bump
before
it. We'll-
before Jargo leaves, I say, hey, I'm gonna go have a seat by the fire. I don't want to crowd y'all too much. Wave me over if he's cool with more people sitting
Nope.
with him.
Come on.
All right then, let's go. Fuck it. Fuck it. I check some of my beer and walk over there. Start making my way over there.
So Galfros continues to just ask some questions of the bartender. So given that there are, like temples here for magical deities or deities of magic, I take it, general, like small magic is not like frowned upon or illegal in the city, or they're like, oh, a witch, and they're gonna go hang you by your feet or something.
Oh no. There's magical fuckers all over the place.
Okay, I always figure, better safe than sorry. Better to ask and find out than to find out the hard way.
Just don't be harming the guards or breaking any laws. They don't mind a little bit of playing around, but if you do anything serious, they'll get you for it.
Of course, I appreciate the advice, man. Have a good one. I'm gonna flip him an extra piece of silver. Have a good night.
He'll take a nod to you and see you on your way.
And I'll just join over
Right
here at the
there.
table until we're waved over.
Yeah, so you guys walk over to Onthar, and you see him sitting at the table here with quite a few folks. Give me 1 second.
Populate the table.
Indeed. Let's see here.
And now you're gonna need to roll initiative.
Okay.
No problem. I brought a whip.
You'll see a goblin paladin sitting at the end of the table there in the corner.
Wee little fucker.
It is a stout little boy, but he looks completely jacked.
I like it. Oh, what about our paladin friend? How come they didn't come over?
Yeah.
Hey, I look at Froome and I look at Froome and I look at
I came with y'all.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on. You
so-
gotta drive your token, I think. Oh,
Oh,
there you go.
read not
I
to
assumed that you were sitting there because you didn't move the token. Sorry.
Oh,
I didn't hear.
I kind of smile and I go, Durgo, pay attention. That's what a real paladin looks like.
a goblin paladin? That's what a real one looks like?
Yes, it is a small little paladin,
That
but
looks
he
badass.
looks decked to the nines in gear and
And
armor, and he looks
battle
swole as
worn,
fuck.
like scars along. That looks
Like when you see a little swole midget kind of thing.
swole.
That's what left wishes. He
You
looks like.
said swole.
And Lorelli, or what is it? Drogo looks at Lorelli and like Hulk looked at Loki and said, "Puny."
Thank you for saving my ass with your shield every once in a while.
For real.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. So
We
yeah,
see
just walk up.
another classic style elven ranger at the table here.
oh man, why you guys show me up?
And let me see here.
Oh, you're way more handsome than that guy.
I don't know, man. This guy.
No, I'm
Yeah, he's a blonde though. Who likes
pretty
blonde?
handsome.
He is your stereotypical, like, garbed in leather, out in the wilderness, elven ranger, sitting there, drinking with the rest of them. You'll also see a human knight. One second here.
To above table to clarify, a knight in D&D are they fighters?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a fighter subclass.
Okay.
Beginning is 6-1. That shows a 3-1 lead in the fourth inning.
Oh, the Astros are playing.
Sorry, I was watching a highlight on my phone.
Yeah. I mean, unless somebody else wants to make the approach, then I'll just walk up and
There's
Get us
also
going.
a woman at the table that looks to be a half-elven bard.
ooh, is she playing?
She is, as the rest of
I'm
them
not
sort of
gonna
talk,
interrupt.
she's drumming along.
Yeah, I'll wait for her to finish playing.
She's kind of just playing casually, as like, you know, some people do whenever they're sitting around like a campfire or like a social gathering, and just kind of like playing kind of to entertain and have a background music there. Not for like the purposes, like the rest of the crowd is all sitting around, you know, drinking, shouting, laughing, you know, fucking off.
Yeah, she's got the I like to be choked look that I'm quite fond of. So I didn't want to be rude, but if she's just fingering, then yeah, I'll make the approach, and I'll just walk up, nod, raise my glass to the table, and set the cup down for what's the fuck, Anthar, and good gentlemen, lady. My name is Thayer, and my friends and I are actually in town to meet Mr. Anthar. I believe we have an acquaintance in common, and we should be meeting up with him sometime soon. And we just took the opportunity to introduce ourselves and buy you a drink.
Well, now, isn't this a sight? And so he'll kind of take in the whole group there, and he'll grab that drink, and he'll see him just slam it, like the whole fucking, like, and it's not a shot glass. This is like a highball glass filled with, like, fucking whiskey, and the man just fucking chugs it. He says, "Who are you here to see?"
Drogo laughed while he watched his brother Paladin chug. He just goes, "Ha ha!"
Yes.
So that's potentially sensitive. I don't know if this is a conversation you want to have here or maybe in a quieter setting. But we are all here with good intentions. I'm not familiar with the lay of the land.
Well, the lay of the land is this is my land. This is my tavern. So, unless it's something super secret, you're welcome to just tell me who you're looking
Yeah.
for. 'Cause I don't read minds.
If you did, then you would be way cooler. No, we're
Yes.
we're associates of Laosin, the monk from Greenest. We actually saved his ass because he was very stubbornly pursuing knowledge by getting tortured. So he actually sent us this way with the intent of meeting him and you.
So you're the ones who pulled his dusty ass out of that. Ah.
Oh, Dusty, on fire a little bit. Yeah, that was us.
He's
Right place, right time.
he's napping a hangover off right now.
Did you do that to him?
I might have had something to do with that.
I love it.
Mr. Fruit,
Well,
maybe you
care
can
to
give
sit
my
down?
buddy Drago some pointers.
And he'll basically like offer you guys to sit down at the table, and you'll see him kind of like wave over to someone to come bring over some more chairs, and they'll basically fill up the table here as you guys kind of manage to kind of squeeze in here all over the place.
yeah.
So everybody's kind of like around the table here in some fashion.
All right.
But yeah. So as you guys sit down, what do y'all say? What do y'all do?
So as I sit down, I'll look around the table and I'll tell him, I'm like, well, Mr. Onthar, this is absolutely a motley. And then I'll glance over at the lady and but beautiful company you're keeping.
And
Yes, this is my party. We're all members of my faction, the Order of the Gauntlet.
I look at Mr. Froome, I say, well, thank you for having us, sir. My name is Laurelian, and I want to say that I've heard much about you, that you are a man of prominence.
And Drogo says to the side, "Stuck up."
Sorry for my friend Drogo over here. This is the first time he's actually met real paladins. As I take I check my drink.
And Drogo just gives Laurelian the biggest side eye as he takes a drink from his mini keg.
You must be talking about Riddle over here. And Riddle kind of like stand up on his chair, and you'll see him like chug his fucking glass and then just smash it down on the floor and scream "Another!" Just like Thor did in like the movie there.
What did he say his guild was?
The Order of the Gauntlet. You'll see that on his breastplate there, he has what looks to be a symbol. And it is basically a sword, but with a gauntlet actually grabbing the blade of the sword, as if to kind of stop it by grabbing the blade itself.
Cool.
So, you guys are here to connect with Leosin?
Yes.
How long has he been napping? How much alcohol did you give him?
We've been drinking for a few days. He's a bit of a lightweight.
Yeah. Last
He
we
doesn't
saw him,
really
he
strike
was,
me as a lightweight.
yeah, he was, well, last we saw him, he was near death, so it's good to hear that he's enjoying himself.
I wouldn't say enjoying was the right word I would use for what he did last night.
Did he lose a bet?
A bet, no. Drinking game, yes. Kane, why don't you go wake him up? And you'll see the ranger get up and walk off.
What was the ranger's name?
You heard him say the word Kane.
Like sugar cane?
Sure. Pronounced that way anyways.
Or like Michael Caine.
Yep.
Don't church it up. It's dirt.
Or Candy
or the
Cane.
brother Kane.
I
Yeah,
mean,
or
could-
Candy Cane.
Can we put the name next to it? Or
Sure, I will put the name here in chat. Kane.
oh, that way.
There, because if you guys are taking notes, I might as well write it around.
Well, I was gonna say,
Anyway.
put it in the combat tracker for the token.
That's what I was asking for.
You didn't
Right.
formally meet him, but yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. You gotta ask people their names if you want to meet them. Anyways, so the ranger walks off to go.
Well, in that
presumably
case,
go get Leia.
while the ranger walked off, Drogo asked, what is his name?
Albert?
Anthar. Who are the rest of your comrades here?
And I've already introduced myself as Lorellian, just FYI.
Yep. Drogo introduces himself to his paladin brother and says, "Brother, who are the rest of your comrades here?"
Well, the ranger that you guys just saw walk off is Kane. He has been a loyal friend for many years. And then Riddle here is probably the meanest paladin that I've ever seen. I wouldn't
Sounds about right
challenge
coming
him
from
to
a
an arm
goblin.
wrestling contest. Say that again.
Sounds about right coming from a goblin.
And he'll just kind of look up at you and smile and bear all 30 pointy teeth. Not in like a mean way, just in a very
And Drogo,
Wow. Yeah.
Drogo just gives him a side grin as well, just acknowledging.
and then he'll point to the bard across the table there next to you there and say, this is Xylia.
Valia.
Yeah, you have to spell that one out. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
just
doing
gonna
a combat
check it.
tracker now.
Sure. I'd say you guys don't know the last names, but at the very least, I'm not gonna sit here and try to figure that out. Then at the end of the table there, you've got my man Dwight.
Dwight Schrute.
That's all I thought. I would get these cool names. Then Dwight. Love it.
Have you ever seen
He
Dude?
went out of it, man. He's fucking Dwight. I don't
Have
know.
you ever seen Dude? Where's my car? Like, what was that guy's name? It's Fred or something like that.
Yeah. So, and they each take a nod towards you as they're introduced.
I reach over to Zyla and Dwight, and I shake each one of their hands since they're close to me. Nice to meet both of you.
Be happy to shake your hand.
And I accidentally rub my hand as I'm pulling my handbag. It rubs against Zyla's breast. No, just kidding.
Jesus.
Hey, I'm gonna y'all keep talking. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I was gonna take a piss.
Oh, thank God. Oh, Christ. I had a mini heart attack for a second.
So I see that y'all made it here safe and sound on the road.
Well, we had an interesting road here. I'll say that.
Right
We
across
almost, had,
any-
we almost had to kill our adventure partner Galfros. How about you tell him about that, Galfros?
Actually, while we're talking about that, maybe Mr. Unthar can tell us what in the hell attacked.
Yeah.
I'm all ears.
It was it used.
You want to tell him what?
Yeah, go ahead.
What do you remember, Galfros?
So above board, are you just looking to are you looking at
Well, I'm trying to recall. Do you even? I'm trying to remember from.
event?
Do you actually remember? I'm trying. I think if my memory
No,
serves.
just describe the creature and what you saw and what
Yeah.
happened, and that guy can say, "Hey, those things are in
No,
the
no.
woods nearby here." Or
No,
something to that
let's
effect.
do that. We're doing this above board. But what I'm asking is, can y'all recall above board if Galfros' character actually remembers the events? Because I thought maybe he didn't.
He remembers the events because he was living a different experience.
Oh, okay.
Like he remembers
Give it
it
a-
from a different eyes.
From a different perspective.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
different perspective.
But he remembers the creatures, though.
Okay.
I'm sure glad I Galfros freshened us up before we got here.
Yeah, so basically I just so we we were camping on the road here from Greenhurst, and we were probably 2-3 nights into our journey, and we kept feeling like we were being maybe like watched at night, and then we just got ambushed one night by these. I don't know how to describe it. It was like how would you guys describe what it looked like? It was like a bear, wolf, lion looking thing.
That sounds fucking terrible.
It had magical capabilities. It was able to create like illusions of itself, like copies of itself.
And then
some minor mind control.
And then I look at him, and also I wasn't even able to track him, sense him nearby.
You guys killed that thing?
No, well, close. It ran away, but we definitely didn't get out unscathed. It got away, though.
Okay, that's impressive, but you lived. Okay. What? So you don't know what it was?
No.
Have you encountered
no,
anything like that?
Tell us, yeah.
Fuck no, but I probably would have killed it if I had.
Or at least drank it to death.
I'd have mounted on the wall here, and then the next fucker that came in and identified it, then I'd known what it was.
Yeah, well, thought you might know the area. That's the one that got away from us. The owlbears were less problematic, but there was a bunch of them too.
I look at fruit. Well, if you get bored, and I kind of give them the area of where we fought that ghost creature, or whatever you want to call it, celestial creature.
No, I don't think I don't think I want to run into that. But at the same time, if it runs into me, I'll be happy to let it meet its maker.
Oh, don't forget, it makes copies of itself.
I'll take care of those two.
Sorry.
Well,
I wish
if you're going to walk around carrying balls like that, you might want to wear looser pants, buddy.
I don't wear pants often.
Are you wearing them now?
Are you peeking?
He's Donald ducking it. No, I'll drink to that.
Yeah, I'll drink to that too.
Glass, realize it's empty, and then say, "I'm gonna go have Dean refill this." And he'll get up and walk off towards the bar there.
I look at Riddle. Right, he said above table. He had mentioned Riddle was one of his longer companions.
Mm-hmm.
I look at Riddle and say, "Where did you and Froome meet?"
Oh, we met a long fucking time ago. That asshole. So he was fucking trapped by these bandits, and I had to pull his ass out of it. It's a long story. He doesn't really like to talk about it, but I saved him. And since then we've been great friends.
True friendship. I'll drink to that.
Sweet. And he'll raise his glass, and his new one that someone had brought over after he smashed his previous one. And then as he downs it, he will also smash that one on the ground, and then yell. You get the feeling he probably hearing quite a few glasses throughout the night as you look around the floor, and there's quite a bit of glass broken on the floor. But wearing metal boots, he doesn't seem to give a shit.
I'll look at Riddle after he just finished saying that, and I'll be like, "It's a funny story. It's the same way we got old Aurelian here to join us too. Saved his ass out of a cage."
And I really don't like talking about that. And I'll cheers to that too. As I laugh.
No, really, talk about it.
No, seriously, tell us.
I want to hear the story.
Let's say, inexperience, my friend, inexperience. I got caught up.
Stabbed by a dragon.
Yeah, I got caught up adventuring around, and I was like a puppy dog looking to get what's it called? Adopted. Well, they were there to save me.
We've all made our mistakes.
And they make me relive it every once in a while, just like now. And I'll drink to forgetting that, and I'll take a drink of my cup, my beer.
Big drink.
Here's to that, yeah. Here's your chance to prove them that you're actually a badass.
And he'll get up on the table there, and you'll see him grab like a little tiny like barrel that's kind of like sitting on the table that someone was probably using as like a mini keg, and he'll put his arm up there and challenge you to an arm wrestling contest.
I won't back down from a challenge. And as I look at his arm and I take another drink.
It's a bit of a weird angle because he's got like the size of like a toddler's arm, but yeah. Yeah.
He's also got all the leverage. I've got a gold on the goblin.
I take a swig. Any y'all taking bets on this? And I put my drink down. All right, and I go in.
Anyone else throwing up bets against it? So then you'll see the bard basically pull out a gold and also put it on the same token that Thayer is. And she kind of like smiles.
Yeah.
So they have 2
All right.
gold on the goblin.
Nobody for me?
I mean, you're cunning and you're
Yeah.
good at shooting people. Not all feats of strength. Not that we don't love you.
Let's see, what do I have?
I'll cover the bet.
Okay. So are you betting 2 gold on Lorelian at this point? Or are you doing 1 gold?
I'll bet 2 gold.
Okay, so we've got 2 gold on Lorelian, 2 gold on Riddle.
You ready,
And
Riddle?
you'll hear the human paladin stands up to Onthar and says, "Oi! We're going to match!" And then he'll basically come waddling over as he hears that there's an arm wrestling match over here.
Yeah.
Any other bets? As he like plops down his chair. All right.
Let's go. I don't mind arm wrestling you. My friend Drago over there, he is not very strong. So as I start,
It's alright. I can tell you probably use that right hand fairly often.
being a young lad.
And I tell Riddle, I call next after you kick Lorelian's ass.
Riddle,
You got it.
Riddle, I'm a youth and I have I'm a young lad and I have youth on my side. As I start stretching my arm a little bit and I set it down and
right.
we lock hands.
Drogo puts 1 copper coin up for Riddle to win.
Okay, so we got 2 gold, 1 copper on Riddle, and then we got 2
I'll
gold.
throw
one
in
on
another copper.
All right, so evenly
Do we
betted on
even have
both
any of
sides.
those?
We've got
I got 140 of them.
Oh, okay.
so yeah, you guys basically lock arms, and so Onthar says, "All right, so it's the best of 3. So we'll go ahead and state that you got to actually pin the hand. I don't know if you've done this before," and he'll kind of like give you a side eye look, like Lorelian.
my first time.
You need to know the rules.
My first time, Mr. Froome. My first time. But I'm feeling good right now.
All right, so you basically, as you grip onto his hand there, and you guys are getting ready, go ahead and roll me an athletics check as you'll see basically Dwight will hold the hands in place, and then he'll take them away, and then you guys struggle for the.
Why did I
Right
have?
there.
Why did I have athletics?
You guys are making opposed athletics rolls here. Whoa! And as you struggle with it there for a little bit, you manage to get him and pin his hand down on the table there.
Call it beginner's luck.
No. The first round goes to Lorellian.
Oh,
Beginner's
All right,
luck, Mr.
all right,
Riddle.
all right.
And Drogo yells beginner's luck.
All right.
a win's a win.
Is the payout after all three? Well,
Yeah, it's one all three. It's one match.
2 out of
Yeah, it's
3,
after
or
all
is it
three,
first
yeah.
of 3?
Unless y'all want to bet round by round, y'all can have side
No,
bets.
it's
But
fine.
yeah, the
No.
round is round.
I think Freeman had already set the
Is it best of all? Is it best of 3 or is it
best
all 3?
best of
best
three.
of 3. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
All right.
So then Dwight will basically place the two there, place the hands back together in the middle there, as you guys lock hands and roll again, Lorellian.
Oh,
This time you go to push his hand and it doesn't budge, as he just slowly looks you into the eyes as he presses your hand into the other side of the table with nothing that you can do to kind of like object to that.
All right. How'd that feel?
I guess you were just warming up, huh?
All right, and then Dwight will basically reset the hands, put them back there. Once again, he'll take his hands off and say, "Go!" And opposing athletics roll. Whoa. As you manage to squeeze it and find some sort of inner strength. Maybe it's proving yourself to the group that, hey, you guys may have found me in a fucking cage, but like I do belong here. As you struggle with him, and he's looking at you, and he's like, "God damn it!" And then you go sneak down to the barrel there.
As I pin him, I go, thank you, Mr. Riddle. Hopefully you weren't taking it easy on me. Also, you're probably about 3 days into drinking, whereas this is my second drink. But I'll take
Yeah.
it. Is that-
all right.
Cheers to Lorellian.
And I raise up my glass and I
Cheers to
say,
Lorellian.
cheers to you, Bowser. And I take a swig. The only man confident in me. I think it was out of pity, but I'll take it.
All right, Bowser,
And
you
then-
collect your 4 gold, 2 copper. I
And
guess
I'll
add
look
2
over
gold.
at
All right.
I'll look over at Zvelia. I'll be like, good company's more valuable than a coin.
Mhm. Sometimes the coin is more fun.
Oh my God, it's a man.
I don't really do a good.
Totally okay.
Yeah, I don't really do a good in the voice. Yeah.
You bet
If we're gonna party, we're gonna party.
they got a surprise. She gets a surprise for you later. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
As I look at the party, it's like, oh man, I don't think I've ever had this much fun before.
So then Riddle will take the barrel off of like your side there, and he'll kind of square it back up between him and Drogo now. As you see Riddle basically get on the table there, and him being on the table puts you about eye level as you guys are sitting down there. As you're but yeah, he squares up against you and says,
All right. Let's go, big boy. You look like a good right-hander too.
You still want to go, or do you need a break?
Careful, Drago. He looks
Fuck yeah.
warmed up.
All right. Drogo kind of stretches. He moves does a couple of those PE, windmill things with his arm. Kind of moves his neck around. You can hear his neck crack. And he says, "All right, let's do this."
Hold on. Let me place my bet first. 1 gold coin on Mr. Riddle.
Xylia is also gonna take her a gold coin out and put it on Riddle as well, right on top of yours.
I'll see that bet, and I'll take 2 gold coins out. Not really trying to display where I'm pulling them from, but just maybe a subtle move and coins arrive.
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand check.
Ooh, I don't even know if I have sleight of hand. Let me see.
You can roll it, even if you're not proficient in it.
Oh no, that's a roguey thing. Bam.
Yeah, so I mean, you managed to feel confident in the way that you pulled a coin out of your hidden little tucked away spot.
Prison pocket.
Yeah. Well, no, they're not in my pocket specifically.
Keister that
Prison
Yeah.
pocket. There.
Yeah.
There,
It's
see,
my
I see
it's
you
my
got,
keister gun.
I see you got your bag of assholing.
Whenever I put the coins down, I was like, yeah, I'll look back
Bag
over
of
to that.
assholes.
Yeah, these coins are fun too.
This bag of holding ass. So that sounds better.
I think bag of ass holding is still my favorite.
Bag of grab
Oh,
ass.
dude. Oh man, you know what? I wish. To be honest, bro, I would really wish like we were all sitting around the actual table right now, like having a couple of drinks and playing D&D. That'd be fun.
Yeah,
Don't
we'll
drink.
get there one day.
I don't drink too
All right.
much either, so. But it was,
So, we've
Any
got,
bets on
two on the
Drogo?
table?
Yeah, I covered the bet on Drogo.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we've got 2 on Drogo, 2 on Riddle. Anyone else placing bets?
I'll place 5 gold on Riddle.
Oh,
Yeah!
that's
And
on Riddle.
Drogo looks at Bowser and was like, "Really, brother?"
Hey, I look at Bowser and I pull out another gold coin. One more gold for me then, and I put it on Riddle.
All right, so we've got 8 gold on Riddle winning and 2 gold on Bowser winning, or on Drogo winning. Is that correct?
Who put the 2? Oh, that's there. Put the 2 gold on Drago.
Eh,
All right.
Call it Mr.
So-
Froome.
As Dwight stands up there and kind of gets you guys to lock hands, go ahead and roll the athletics check. He lets go and says, "Go."
Oh.
As you guys kind of lock in there, there's a little bit of give and take between both sides as it goes back and forth. But you, looking at this tiny little toddler, just slowly pin your hand against the barrel. You're in a bit of shock and awe at that point as you hear a cheer come across from Anthar. Hey, the little guy did it! And you just see like Riddle look back and say, "Fuck you."
Hey,
And Drogo nods and is impressed.
hey, in between this one, I'll go and buy another round for the table. Come back.
Okay.
How much would that be? So that way I could take that off my
like 8 silver.
8 silver.
He said it's a silver a
Yeah.
piece. and I
Okay,
think
8
well,
silver
hold on,
a piece, yeah.
Not everybody's drinking. Galfros and I don't think Bowser. Well, it's cider. Galfros isn't drinking.
That'd be like 7, I think.
Okay, I'll just do 7. That's fine. 7.
I mean,
And
it's
then
7
you see,
silver.
as you kind of give Dean the money, Dean kind of shakes his head and says, "Now, Antar and his group, this is their place. They drink for free. You just have to pay for your friends.
Well,
But
I still give
Here's the
him
drink all the same.
I still give him the 7 pieces.
You're a good lad." And he'll take it and toss it into his pocket there. And
What the fuck? Why does it
you
come
know,
back that?
Huh?
84 silver.
Negative 84.
Yeah, it's because you dragged the whole thing. I mean, if anything, I just would just notate
Just
on
do
the
the
sheet,
mental
like-
math and just just adjust
Yeah,
your
you don't
number.
have to throw it into the chat thing. You can
He's
just
not an athlete.
Okay, I do it. I got it.
Yeah.
So, I'm 35. It was regular 40. It's stupid. It stinks.
All right,
The
and
next roll.
yep. So Dwight lets go of the hands there as you guys roll opposing athletics checks.
Again?
He's-
And this time it's even closer than it was before. As you guys struggle and you guys are looking at each other, both of you guys sweating at this point, as he just manages to barely eke out the pull.
Doesn't matter. It was best 2 out of 3.
Yeah. So at this point, he's won twice, but he'll say, "You want to go one more time just to keep your dignity?"
I'm gonna try. Let's go.
Ah, good man.
Hell
And
yeah.
then Dwight will stand up and hold both hands up there and let it go.
Yeah.
As at this time, he thinks he's got you as he's pinned you twice now, but as you get close to being pinned, you just kind of give him a grin and then just kind of strong arm it all the way back over to the other side and maintain to fight
Some
that
shred of dignity.
Hey, I look at Froome and Riddle and Drago's like, man, maybe sounds like a best out of 5 is what's needed.
We could go double or nothing. and then he'll slap down a stack of gold that is equal to what is it like the 8 plus was it 2 that was it? So it's like 10 gold already on the match. Right?
I lost the 2
Yeah,
because I
was it
actually
the-
put my money on Drogo.
yeah. Here it is.
Well, no, we're already. Hold on, no, it wasn't over. He basically was like, he let us keep going. I don't think the bet's
So he
over.
said
Now
he
double
said
or
that he'd be happy to do double or nothing at that point.
Another-
Yeah,
basically, he threw down another like 10 onto the pot at that point.
So it'd be just another three match. That's up to you, Drogo. Whether or not you want to get your dignity back.
Well, it's 2 and then 1, and so if you guys have done 3, then you all would have 2 more matches, basically 2 more.
No,
rounds.
this one's gonna be winner take all. How about that? One more arm wrestle for
Yeah,
winner take all.
one more three best out of 3.
Yeah.
No, not best out of 3.
No, it's not a best out of 3. It's 2 more things. So basically, like if Drogo wins and it's tied up 2-2, and then the 5th
Okay,
round,
yeah.
wins.
Because he already won technically the first.
Right. Okay. So Dwight stands up, checks both of you guys, make sure y'all are ready, and then lets it loose. Go.
Oh, motherfucker!
And you feel him as he sees that kind of look in your eye, squeeze your hand, and he'll look at you.
Fucking nat 20. Fuck you, Riddle.
You see him look at you, and then he takes his left hand and he points at his eyes, and then points at your eyes, like I'm the captain now. And then you see him just push it all the way down to the barrel on the other side there, pinning your hand down. Yeah, there we go. Let's fucking do this.
Let's go.
As you feel like this goblin has some kind of weird definition.
I also just feel like the
Demons
goblin.
volunteers.
You know what? You know what happened? The goblin just hustled us. He fucking let Laurelian win to fucking
Also-
shark us.
A win's a
Into-
win, my friend.
Yeah,
into-
and also
into
Drogo might be
earned
pregnant.
coin. That's what Drogo tries to explain to his friends. He just hustled us. He just got double or nothing on us.
Well, you
from-
still got one more, don't you?
So he
No.
he
no, that
saddled
was
no,
it.
no. Yeah, you have one more. Yeah, at this no, because
No.
this point he's won 3 matches out of the 5, but
Yeah.
he'll still sit down with his hand there as if he
Wow.
feels like he still has something oddly to prove. As
I
he's-
mean,
he's
that-
ready to let you have one more, the final one, if you're willing.
Final one. What is this one? What is this one for?
This is the 5th. This would be the 5th one. So I mean, he's already won.
He's already
At
won.
this
This
point,
is
since he's done. He's won 3 out of 5. But once again,
This is
he's
just
giving
for
you the
fun?
opportunity.
he's just pumped up, bro. He's pumped up. He just like fucking nat 20. Yeah, bro. He's fucking just wants a piece of you.
All right, this one's just for
For
fun.
nothing. Yeah, this is for.
Yeah, basically for dignity.
All right.
All right. So, as he looks at you, grabbing your hand there,
Oh,
you
he
feel
lets
like
him
he's-
win.
maybe
Let him
used
win.
everything
Let
he
him
had
win.
trying to pull that stunt before, as you just kind of slowly slam his fucking hand onto the other side there,
Oh,
reclaiming your dignity.
you're
there
a
at
good
the
man,
end.
Mr. Riddle. I'll drink to that.
And I just look. I look at the little creature. And I look at him and I whisper to him. I said, "I know what you did there." I said, "But good match either way, you little goblin."
Mhm.
Hey, that was fair. Paladin to paladin.
There you go, brother to brother.
And I asked him. I said, "Can I buy? Can I? What is your?" Or he already. I said,
How much
"I'm gonna go to the
bench?"
bar. I'm gonna go. No, shut up. I'm gonna go to the bar and get you another drink."
Hey, and then Drago sits down next to the back down to the Riddle, and then I see that underneath the table on the general, the little goblin
Yeah, so-
penis.
Once you say that you're going to buy him another drink, he says, "Fuck yeah!" And then he'll chug his drink and then throw it across the room at Dean, smashing it into the wall next to the bartender as he yells,
Hey, he's got the next one.
and then as you walk up to the bartender there, he says, "That little fucker, he knows he drinks for free, right?"
I don't know, but he just hustled my ass in arm wrestling, Dean. So I owe him a drink.
He's a stout little boy.
Here's
so-
two.
And double or nothing, does that mean I got 10 out of my 5 bet? Or
Yeah. So basically, at that point, Onthar basically is putting up what would have like doubled the pot. So that goes to whoever won at that point.
Yes,
so everybody
I got 4
got
pieces.
So I don't remember who put up what, but
I only put up 2, so I got 4
I'll put up
pieces.
five.
Bowser got 10 because he put his own 5 and then the 5.
Yeah, and I put my 2, so I got 4.
yeah. So I'll say like he puts up whatever it was to like double it up.
And
for
Thayer lost
everybody.
4.
Yeah. So at this point,
I gave Dean I gave him 2 silver. I've already deducted it. 1 for my drink, 1. I know he drinks for free, but I tipped Dean for the drink.
yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah,
So
that's
then-
respectable.
How long above board? How long has it been? Like how long? I'm pretty sure a pretty good amount of time has
Been a
gone
week.
by.
We've been here for
It's
fucking
been like
weeks.
maybe 30 minutes that you guys actually sat down at the table here. You guys got drinks. I mean, it hasn't been like a whole lot of time. But then, yeah, as that comes around, and I'd say like as you guys are kind of like cheering and talking about it, you'll see Kane reappear coming up the steps with Leosin at his side, and Leosin definitely looks a little bit worn for the weather, but otherwise he is here and sober.
Can I cast restoration on him? Cure his hangover.
Yeah, actually, you can if you want to. As he steps up to the table
Yeah.
here.
Wait, possibility, Leosin, long time no see. And then you'll see me do the gesture with my hands, and then you'll see kind of that like pale white light strike him, and his eyes should clear, and potentially he's going to want to drink.
Yeah, and he kind of like you see this sort of peaceful kind of serenity kind of come over him as he just kind of like closes his eyes and enjoys the moment as he feels like kind of restored back to normal. And then he'll look over at Onthar and say, I wish you could do that.
Just because he won't doesn't mean he can't.
And with that, he will pick up a drink and raise his glass to you
Cheers.
and the rest of you guys. Say, very good to see you guys here.
Very good to
I'm
see
glad
you,
you made it.
Leos.
Thank you again for rescuing me. And I don't think Drogo's ever seen Leosin before, has he? No,
No,
wait.
I was
Yeah, you
there
did.
when we rescued him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
Because
Yeah,
Drogo came down into the camp with me when we first found out where he was.
yeah, okay. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it was.
That was his first session.
We got forced into being fucking cooks, remember?
Yeah, we did. Well, I mean, it was us versus like hundreds of fucking bandits, so I thought we did all right.
Hey man, we made it.
And we weren't captured. That's the scare. That was the part I was trying to avoid.
Being a ranger myself, I introduced myself to Kane. It's like I don't think we introduced ourselves to him whenever he had already left to go see Leos. And so I said, "Hello, friend of Froome. My name is Laurelian. I just beat your friend Riddle here in some arm wrestling. Still proud of it."
He is a bit of a wee fellow. And he'll just kind of give that kind of smirking look to like Riddle as Riddle kind of just like flicks him off.
But he did beat my big friend Drago over here, so maybe he was just
She hustled
Screwed with
you,
me.
Laurelian.
come from the person who lost.
And you'll see Kane laugh as he kind of like reaches out to kind of like tussle what would have been like, the goblin's hair. The goblin just kind of smacks his hand away. I'm not a child.
Why did I picture of y'all seen the Elmo TikTok where he's fucking driving? Hey, get the fuck away from me. Fuck you.
I haven't seen that one, but yeah.
I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna send it in the I gotta send it somehow.
Oh, that
Moving
was
on.
pretty good. Yeah, moving on.
But yeah, as Kane looks over to you and kind of sizes you up there, Lorellian. He'll say, "You might have been able to beat him at arm wrestling, but how good are you at darts?"
I can honestly say I've never played darts before. I don't know how old is Kane because I'm pretty much I'm a younger elf, half elf, so I've never played darts. Did he introduce himself yet or no?
Yeah, he said his name was Kane.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
Nice to
can
meet you,
honestly
Kane.
say I've never played darts before, Mr. Kane.
And you'll see him
I'll,
pull a dart from outside of his somewhere in his clothing there, and you'll see him point to the other side of the room there, and he'll say, "Care to play a game?"
If it's anything like archery, I'm an expert at that.
Then Onthar says, "Yes, games and arm wrestling and drinks. This is gonna be a fun fucking night."
And I also look at him. I also look at Mr. K. I said, but my friend Thayer over there, he is a dagging throwing expert also.
The more the merrier.
Yeah, I'm game for darts. The dagger throwing expert is at your disposal, and I'll kind of look down at myself having no daggers.
I don't have
So you
I don't
see-
have daggers either, but yeah, it's fun.
Him and all the others end up making their way over here to this other table. And park him there. See if we can get everybody over here. Oh, my bad. As they all kind of stand here, and
There should be with
you'll
us
see.
three.
There
three
is
person-
with you. Oh, yeah.
It should be three of us playing darts.
What is
yeah,
it?
yeah,
Are
yeah.
are you guys shooting from the women's tee or something? Okay.
We'll just say that it's somewhere right here. Yeah, that's fine. It's kind of hard.
It doesn't
to,
matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the
I'm
dog
behind
wall.
Brilliant.
Anybody else want to play?
Sure, why not? Galfros will step up.
All right.
I'm gonna put 3 gold on the handsome cleric.
Nope. Drogo learned his lesson. Drogo's gonna enjoy his mini keg in peace.
Since I won 2 gold from the last one, I'm gonna put 2 gold on myself. I'm still confident, even though there's a possibility in my head that Riddle kind of
Doing dark, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, darts.
darts.
Yeah. So 2 gold for Lorellian from Lorellian. You'll see Xylia puts up for Kane.
Of
And
course,
then-
that's how I spelled it.
And then we've got Riddle going to put up for Kane as well.
Thayer put 2 gold on Thayer. I think you left that part out.
All right.
Or the handsome cleric. Honestly, I didn't specify.
I'll put 2 gold on Galfros.
Yeah, the handsome magician. Becoming a motherfucking sorcerer.
All right.
The best
So-
card in Cards Against Humanity, by the way.
We're just going to go down the line here from top to bottom and say it goes Lorellian, Kane, Thayer, and then Galfros.
Yeah,
I would
That
like
tracks.
to put 10 gold on Lorellian.
Let's go.
10 gold on Lorellian.
Yeah.
All right.
So how are we gonna do this? Is just gonna be like one roll? That's
So basically, the dartboard has an AC of 12, and the first person to miss twice loses. And then we'll go down until everybody has lost except for one
Fun.
person.
fun.
what are we rolling?
So you're going to roll an attack. Or,
Any attack?
yeah. So it should be, actually, excuse me. Yeah, it's just a regular like ranged attack.
Galfros, you want to change your bet?
Okay, so and the weapons ranged attack, got it.
Yeah, so it would just be I want to say it's going to be just like whatever your dexterity is.
Galfros changes
darts. So it should be what it's going to be your Dex mod plus your I think proficiency bonus
Yeah,
for your ranged attack.
got it.
I'm just gonna roll a throwing dagger because that covers all of that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, you got a throwing dagger. Does plus both of those. I believe.
All right, so you said
Galfros also has one, and then do you have one as well?
Yeah, I have a throwing dagger.
All right, yeah, so
All
throwing dagger. Yeah.
All right, so me first. You said we're gonna go me, Kane.
Yep. So everybody makes an attack, and then we're gonna keep going down that until someone has missed twice.
All right, I'll go first.
For an AC of 12. So you toss the dagger as it lands into the space there, no problem. Kane tosses his dagger at the board there. And you get almost a bullseye there. Go ahead, there.
What are y'all rolling?
We're just rolling.
Thayer's rolling just a dagger.
No,
Ranged
like
dagger?
you're rolling actual attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an attack. The board has an AC of 12, so first person to miss twice, basically. So you managed to just barely get into the board there. As the dart
Barely on the edge.
But manages to get there. All right, Galfros, it's your turn. Galfros, you managed to get yours right next to Kane's there. All right, your
Back
turn.
to me.
Yeah. Ooh, at the first one to miss, it ends up going just slightly wide as it sticks into the wall. Not hitting the axe.
As I rub my shoulder like from arm wrestling.
And then Kane's gonna go. He looks over at you like, what the fuck kind of excuse? And then he ends up throwing his way wide just because of the fact that he's so thrown off by your like excuse. Oh wow! And so next, he also misses, seeing how wide Kane goes, and then
Booze is kicking in.
right there.
The
So at
booze
this
is
point,
kicking in.
everybody, Lorellian, Kane, and Thayer all have an L at this point. They have one mark.
All right, ready for round?
Okay.
Ready?
Next round, yeah.
Oh man, why do I have to go first? Oh yes. Oh,
And
I
the
forgot.
first one
No,
goes
hold on. I should have five. No,
down
I should have
part,
five.
out.
No, I should have five. I forgot to roll an attack. I have plus
Oh,
five.
That should be
Oh,
13.
That would be 13.
That's
Okay,
my fault.
yeah.
My fault. All right, go ahead.
It ends up actually like making it onto the target there, as Arthur shouts, "Close one!" And then as Kane's dagger goes fucking wide, you hear Anthar yell out the back, "You fucking suck!" As Kane gracefully bows out and nods to you, Lorellian, as he steps back. There, your dagger ends up making it, as does yours, Galfros, as
Alright.
we now have the three of you guys.
Lorelli,
Now,
check your
Lorelli
chat.
and Dare both have one mark on them. Let's go. Next round.
Stupid. I see it. All right. Yes.
Makes it.
We'll just keep
So
going.
it's
Like
yours.
I'm gonna keep rolling.
Oh. And then, yeah, neck and neck.
Bullseye.
Oh, the two rangers.
Oh, as the confidence overtakes you, you end up tossing it too wide at that point.
It's
And
the
Drogo
big-
laughs
It's the
even
alcohol.
harder.
It's the alcohol.
Oh, handsome
Yeah.
cleric.
Hold on. Oh, he won no matter what because he only had one. Yeah, he won no matter.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask. They're throwing actual darts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are throwing darts. It's just a dagger.
Can I make when I see Lorellian go way wide with his? Can I make a sleight of hand and blow dart my own in like?
Yeah, let's fucking do it. Yeah, let's go ahead.
Yeah.
Let's make another one of these. Okay, so first, Let's make an attack roll.
You want me to make attack roll first?
Yeah,
Okay.
do the dart attack. Do the actual attack. See if you hit his
Yeah,
dart,
yeah.
right? And we're gonna say it's gonna be a pretty high AC because it's a moving target.
Oh, we're gonna hit his dart. Okay.
Yeah, because you're trying to hit his dart. Is that what you're trying to do, or are you trying to say that your
No,
dart?
because
is
his went
dart?
his went so wide, right? Or like way off, like because it was a nat 2, right? So I'm thinking
Okay.
like maybe it was like not noticed, and then I kind of wanted to shoot mine in its place.
Okay, so you're basically trying to replace his dart with yours.
Right.
Dude,
Okay,
Sleight of hand?
we haven't.
and so yeah, it's gonna be an attack and a sleight of hand. So roll the attack and then roll the sleight of hand.
Okay.
What's the
do the
AC?
blowgun
I
attack.
know how to do.
AC's 12. Okay, good.
Yeah, you just roll the blowgun attack.
Oh my god!
All right, now roll. now I want you to roll sleight of hand.
Sure.
Let's see if
How do I
anybody
do
saw
sleight of hand
it.
again?
It's gonna be on your
I see
skills.
it. I see it.
Oh my
He tries to be stealthy and shoots himself.
It is fucking perfect. It's fucking
So-
perfect.
You take out your blowgun as you see Lorelian getting ready to kind of fire his dart there, and then you totally think that you're fucking sneaky boss here, right? Like
everyone sees
no
you
one saw
attack
you
that
get that
bitch.
fucking. No one saw you get that blowgun out of your shell, but everyone at the table is kind of looking around at you as you don't really notice them looking at you as they're just kind of like, the fuck is he about to do? And then you pack in a little dart there, taking a deep breath, trying to make it time it just right, and you end up hitting Lorellian in the back of the head with the fucking dart as you blow it at and Antar just fucking busts out laughing after you basically just fucking peg this guy.
Hey,
And then you put the fucking blowgun back into your shell and turn around acting like nobody's the wiser. Nobody saw you do that.
hey, hold on.
Everyone saw him do it, or what?
But everybody fucking saw
Hold
you
on,
do it.
I'd have
The
paid.
reason why this is so good is because I've tried this before and it's gone the exact same way.
This is your signature move, bro.
Hey, I go ahead and grab the dart. I grab the dart and just chunk it like towards the not even paying attention, and it hits bullseye.
Roll an attack, actually.
All right, here you go. Come on, 20.
That'd be like
Close enough.
You still
it
make-
almost
you still-
landed on one.
Okay, I hit the board with it. I'm like, oh god, what was that? What the hell was that? Like as I turn around.
You turn around as you like obviously see him packing the fucking dart gun into his shell as he doesn't notice that you see him do this.
I was like,
And you're just like, what the fuck? And out of just pure rage, just throw it at the fucking dartboard, thinking like,
Why am I just picking?
I hope that was because I didn't. Was that because I lost? I take a drink of my beer.
Gentlemen, whatever the fuck that was, did you know that your blowgun glows? I mean, obviously, it's bright when you pulled it out. That's weird. Anyway, to Galfros.
Oh,
Hey.
Galfros, good job as I
Yeah.
take a drink of my beer.
The roguiest sorcerer here.
I'm sorry, that couldn't have gone any better.
No, that was fantastic.
That was beautiful.
and then Galfros add 19. No, wait.
I took 10 away from mine.
17, yeah. So
I'll
17
take
gold
2
to
away.
you.
Hold on, I'll take 2 away from me too.
I need to drop 2.
Yeah, that's it right there,
Did
Bass. Sorry.
Yeah, first
we
you
never
get
tell
two.
you exactly what happened before in this situation.
No, I'm just totally picturing you being overconfident, like in your
It's,
blowgun
I
ability.
think I'm
So
the
wait.
easiest motherfucker, right?
Wait. I want somebody to sit down and tell the story at the table of like what exactly happened last time as you guys sit down and watch Bowser just fucking completely Batman it again.
It's not me. It's not me because
Oh, you want,
I'm sitting.
like,
I'm sitting.
in-game?
Yeah, in game.
In game, yeah. Someone sit down and be
Hold
like,
on, before you do it, if we do it in game, then I don't think I'm the sneakiest motherfucker anymore.
you're gonna realize you're
Right,
not
because
if
right
someone
now-
tells you the story. Tells the story
Okay,
of like,
okay.
you know, this is exactly what happened in the fucking cave.
As you
Let's-
tell the
let's
story,
set it up.
as you tell the story, I'm still like rubbing the back of my head, like, oh god. Whoever's telling it, go ahead.
It's only people that know are me, Lorelian, and Galfros.
Yeah, so
Well,
it's
let Galfros-
basically either you, Lorelian, or Galfros is
Well,
going
it
to tell
has
the
to be
story.
Gal. It has to be Galfros because he just won. I'm still sitting fucking trying
Dude,
to.
I don't know
rub
what
the-
story you're talking about though.
Yeah, so then Lorelian, you're going to be the one to turn around and be like, man, this is just like what happened.
I really don't know the story either. I forgot the story.
I mean, I can make it up. Y'all just want to go along.
I'll remind y'all.
That's fine.
So I am.
But technically, it wouldn't be
Well,
me because I'm fucking hurting back in my head.
This is in our first little campaign, and we're in the kobold's place.
Where you struck
And-
your head around the doorway.
Yes,
It's where
yes.
I was
You
trying
found
to with the blow dart. I'm trying to finish off somebody, I think, and I'm trying to be sneaky about it because Renab or somebody was like, "We're gonna let this one go."
Yeah, so Renab
Scientist.
Yeah.
he wanted to interrogate the little goblin or the I think it was pretty sure it was a goblin that you guys had cornered, and he wanted to interrogate it. But because Renab had previously cut the head off, it was their previous paladin in the party.
Yep.
Cut the head off of a prisoner that Bowser wanted to interrogate earlier in the party.
Yes.
Earlier in the dungeon. He had cut the head off as Bowser was talking to him and was like, oh, he didn't have anything else to offer to us. And so he basically just cut it off there at that point. You guys are all free will acting people. No big deal. But didn't really sit right with Bowser. So later, whenever Renab wanted to interrogate this goblin, Bowser thought it would be fucking great if he could just kill the goblin with his blowgun and disappear into the night like fucking Batman. And so they were talking to the goblin in the corner there. Bowser rolls an attack roll, which hits the goblin, but then he rolls a fucking 1 on like his sleight of hand and
Good.
stealth check.
Yes. That
And
was
so-
hilarious.
Everybody in the fucking room heard a, and saw the dart just land into him, and they just see Bowser just waddle out of the room really quickly, trying to be stealthy as fuck and failing.
Yeah,
Is that about right?
That's
Yeah,
it.
That's it.
That's it. I'm trying to find. Dude, I think I have notes on it too. That's so crazy.
Yeah. And so everyone was just, and they went out and asked Bowser, like, what was that? And he's like, huh, what?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't, it wasn't me. Despite the fact he's the only one holding a blowgun.
Is he looking around like I posted in the group just now? Is that what
Yeah.
he's doing?
Just fucking, just walk around like, no, it wasn't me. And the other guy's got a fucking dart sticking out of his neck.
Like while he's still holding the fucking blow dart, that's what he's got. That piece of paper in Travolta's hand is like the fucking blowgun. Oh,
Yeah. So,
Oh man.
Anthar laughs
So
and says,
good.
ah,
Just so good.
that was well met. Good job there, Galfros. And you'll see Dean hop on the bar and say, all right, enough of these fucking games. How about a real game? How about a drinking contest? And he'll look around to see if who's in on the drinking contest. As you'll see Dwight step up and say, "Oh yeah!"
I'm in.
And
Oh,
then
fucking Drogo is in.
Anthar will also step up.
I look at.
Don't
I look at.
generally do the drinking.
I look at
but
them. I look at them as like I've never really drank this much before, but if it takes the pain away from the back of my head, I'll go ahead and have some.
And Drogo asks Lorelian, when did you start talking like a pirate? Did he hit your brain?
He fucking my brain is yes.
King Gus.
There was poison on the
Yeah,
dart.
Plot twist.
Some of that Golthias sap.
that Goliath said.
All right, so we've got one Drogo, we've got Dwight, we've got Lorelian. Thayer, are you jumping in on it? Bowser, Galfros, anyone else?
Bowser does not drink.
Galfros is gonna watch.
Oh, that's right. Bowser doesn't
Oh,
drink.
yeah.
Galfros can watch.
Drogo's
Alright.
right next to his
Just drink
paladin brother Anthar. Let's do this.
Is Thayer jumping in it?
He was in.
Yeah, I'll do.
All right.
You know Riddle's got to be in there.
Yeah. So then we've got. Is it basically the? Yeah. Okay.
Kane's not in.
No. Kane is going to sit down and enjoy the table. All right. So we've got the 6. All right.
Drogo asks,
I-
"What's the game, Omthar?"
Onthar points up to Dean as he's standing on top of the bar there. Dean says, "All right, it's going to be treaty rounds." And he'll set down a giant mug of ale in front of each of you.
Even
And
bigger than a
essentially-
mini keg.
It's basically the size of like what is like your mini keg, yeah. And so there's going to be 3 rounds, and each round you make a con save to stay in the competition. Failed con save prevents you from continuing to drink, and you must leave the table.
Okay.
Are
Just
we betting,
one?
Are we betting on this? Are we putting money? Like we're betting on each other, like on ourselves, right? Like how much?
Then well, hang on before we get to the betting. If you fail it by 10 or more, you vomit.
Oh,
All right. So let's see everybody first round here as he sets down a mug of Brightwood
Are there
ale in
wagers?
front of each of you. And then, yes, wagers. We'll see. Riley's going to put down, we'll say 5 gold on Onthar.
Also, can I make an insight check to see how drunk these Order of the Gauntlet actually are?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and make me an insight check. Looking around, I mean, it looks like they've been here for a while, but you can't tell quite exactly how drunk they are.
I will put, trying to recoup money, I will put 20 on Onthar.
Okay, Balza puts 20 gold on Onthar.
And then I will walk back and sit next to Zilia.
You'll see Kane's going to put down 5 gold on Riddle. And you'll see Leosin puts 5 gold on Dwight.
I'll put my 2 gold that I lost from that dart to try to recruit that on myself.
All right. You said 5 gold on yourself?
No, 2 gold on myself to recruit the 2 gold I lost from the dart match.
I'll put 5 gold on Thayer and 5 gold on Drogo.
Ooh.
Oh, thanks, brethren.
All right.
Betting on
You'll see. Okay, go on.
No, I was asking if Drogo is making his bets.
Drogo will put 5 gold on himself.
All right. Any other bets?
You sound like a
Okay.
freaking Vegas dealer. Any bets? Any other bets? Any other bets?
Bets.
So we've got.
closed.
We'll go down the line here on con saves. And let me.
The save.
All right, so we're go ahead and roll save for Onthar as he starts chugging his drink there.
Oh,
And you see him down that thing and enjoy the fuck out of it. All right, Drogo, give me a con save.
And what do we have to beat?
The current DC is 11.
Ding!
As you also managed to down yours without any problem. All right, Dwight.
Ugh.
He manages to get it down, but it's not a pretty sight.
Burps it a little bit, but
Yeah, burps a little bit, but he manages to make it happen. Thea, you're about the same time. Just
Alright.
sitting there trying to get it through. You managed to get the whole rail down.
My next, yeah.
Really, in your turn.
Oh, yes, that was close to being up for.
Yeah. You managed to make it as well. Riddle starts chugging his, and he just starts. All of a sudden, he just burps and then farts, and then just starts hacking and coughing all over the place as he's not able to quite get it fully down.
Natural one.
Step off and just fucking walk over to this table over here and just fucking vomit all over some guy's
I was about to
shoes.
say, how is that not vomiting getting that one?
Yeah.
I don't care.
No, yeah, he fucking coughs. He's just like, went down the wrong pipe. And,
I turn back and look at Riddle. Are you okay there? Are you okay there, Mr. Riddle?
You got any more of those spells? Like and so, yeah,
That's so
Riddle,
good.
Dean will kind of give a, ooh, yeah, pretty sure he's out of the competition. All right, next round. And he'll sit down another mug of Splinter Tooth ale, this time in front of you guys. Seems to have a bit of a
One down.
bitter taste or bitter aroma as you guys are looking down at this mug. All right, so Onthar first. Manages to drink it all and lets out a loud burp at the end of it. All right, Drogo's turn. Drogo, you are not able to get this one down. I don't know if it's the bitter flavor or
Hold
if
on.
it's just the
tie doesn't
The
count.
DC on this one is 14.
Because it's Splinter
Oh, it
Tooth.
changes.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is a stronger
It's a
ale.
stronger ale.
Longer ale.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you manage to not quite get all of it done before you start feeling a little bit fucked up by it.
belching.
Yeah, start belching. Dean will walk over on top of the bar to you and say, "Sorry, mate. I'm gonna have to declare you out." And Drogo is out of the competition there.
I'll take my 5 away. 5 gold.
All right, and then Dwight's turn next. Dwight manages to do a lot better at this this round here as he downs it and slams it onto the table there.
Oh,
There, you also tend to like this flavor here.
That's got a nice body.
Let's go 60.
Relian also no problem with this ale. As Dean will walk back and forth and say,
I slammed my cup
"Good,
down.
good. Well done, mates. But the next one's the gut punch." As he'll sit down another ale in front of each of you guys immediately after the other round there. All right. Good luck. And this DC is 17.
Oh boy.
Onthar takes hold of the mug there.
Oh,
You feel him just start throwing up into the fucking ale there. He like steps off and it's just like and then he'll just walk over to the table, set the mug down in front of somebody as if it was there, and then just walk off. And that person doesn't say a damn thing.
gross.
He's telling me they don't take a sip.
They just like that. That's totally
Pretended
fine.
like it wasn't
they
there.
saw
Yeah,
they
no
saw it
problem.
happen. They saw the whole thing happen. Yeah.
They know whose establishment this is.
Yeah.
All right. Dwight's turn next.
No.
Dwight
Oh,
brings over at Onthar and says, "Weakling," and then downs that thing and slams it on the table and says, "Next."
Did drop the
There.
DC next round 2 points for him for the nat 20.
There is a next round.
Oh, not for Thayer.
Whoa.
Yep.
Not for Thayer. Thayer, you are unable to get down this gut punch ale.
Come on. Let's go.
As Dean looks over and says, "Think you're done, mate?"
Yep, that tracks.
I look at there, Jergo, and from this one's for y'all. Hold on.
You throw up. you're dead to me.
Oh, as you almost feel like you're gonna throw up there, but you're not. You managed to hold it down there as you just kind of set your beer down and realize that you're done.
Swallows it. He swallows it again.
As
Like he swallows it
hey,
again.
I get off the the stool I'm on or whatever, kind of like lose my balance a little bit and make my way back to the table. Good job. As I walk away, Dwight, you are a true drinking man. And I walk.
And with that, Dean will declare Dwight the winner and say, "Oh, very good. Well done, everybody."
I took my 20 gold.
I took my 2 gold off also.
All right, and then
Hold on.
did anyone bet on Dwight? Oh yeah, Leosin.
Yeah,
So Leosin
he already knew.
modestly just collects the coins on the table and stows them into his purse.
He already knew.
Little does he know, he's about to give it right back to us.
All right, and then Dwight will say, "How's about a chance to maybe get some of your money back?" As he'll pull out a simple game of dice and place it on the table there.
Is he looking at me?
And he'll look at the group in general, as he'll know that like several people have like, you know, put coin out and lost coin and or gained coin. And he'll look around and say, "Anybody want to play?"
I'll move my head just a little bit back and forth, like I'm trying to balance it on my neck, but not too bad. And be like, I think I'm good.
I look, and I'm game.
There's a brave soul. All right, so we have
I'll play.
Lorelian in.
Bowser's in.
All right, so we'll put it over.
Do we have
here.
a wager yet? Or are we?
No, not yet. We're still.
Not yet. So we're getting Lorelian, Bowser.
Also, I'll be back real quick. I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Joe
I'm gonna take a
will play.
piss.
We also need to find a stopping point.
Yeah, I recognize that. All right, so we've got Dwight, Bowser, Lorelian. Anyone else wanting to play some dice?
Drogo.
Xyla over there. Drogo's there. Anybody else?
No more bets. No more bets.
I think Leosin will also stand up and go. All right. So he'll put the dice out on the table and say, "Sure, a lot of you guys know this, but 3d6, highest number wins." And then you'll see Leosin put down 25 gold on the table.
For himself or what?
On Bowser.
Drogo puts 5 gold coin on himself again.
Oh,
Trying to-
I was muted.
Build back his self-confidence.
All right, so Drogo bets 25 gold.
Whoa,
or
I said 5.
5 gold. That's fine. Yeah, sorry.
I'll put 5 on all 3 of my guys. So
You lose
Drogo, Lorelian,
automatically.
Bowser. Probably, but you know, I've been drinking.
He's not making the best choice.
All right. And then Xylia will smirk and she'll also bet 25 gold on herself.
And Drogo, sitting across the table from the
All right.
musical maiden,
All right, I'm back.
has been drinking himself and puts 5 gold on Xylia as well.
Okay.
And looks at her and gives her some little whimsical eyes. He's interested in musicians.
She'll toss you a wink.
You know what I mean?
And then Dwight is going to say, he'll look over to Leosin and say, "I see what you're doing.
I'll bet 5
I'm
on
no
my.
chicken."
And you say you can't hate a paladin for trying.
No. Dwight looks at Leosin
Oh, sorry, my bad.
and he says,
I'm falling.
I see what you're doing. I'm not a chicken here. And then so he'll bet 25 and he says, I see your 25. And I'm gonna bet it on the Relian.
And I'm gonna bet 10 on myself.
Alright, so Lorelian is going to put
10 on myself.
alright. And then Riddle's gonna step up and say,
Ah, you pussies!
and he's gonna throw down 30 gold
Mm-hmm.
on Dwight.
Let's see some real fucking bets.
And toss his coins on the table there. A little sack of fucking looks kind of dirty, but it's gold all the same.
I'm feeling good. I'm gonna up my bet by 5 more gold.
Alright.
And I will not be bullied. I'm sticking with what I got.
Alright. So with the monies on the table, we'll just go around clockwise, starting with Drogo. 3d6. So roll 3 d6s.
How do I make it 3? Oh, plus.
Oh, you just pick control
Oh, I
and then
see it.
right.
Right click it.
Yeah,
3
so-
times. Got
three-
it. You said
yeah.
6s? Do 6s?
Yeah, 3d6s. Yeah. All right. So then the next one is going to be the Relian. And then Bowser.
What is it? You said lowest out? What is?
No, it's whoever's highest wins.
Oh, is it just a one time?
Well, each round. I mean, we can go multiple rounds.
So that's what I'm saying. I think so. The lowest sits out. Like lowest loses and gets out.
No. Highest wins. So whoever has the highest roll out of all of this group for this round wins
Yes.
the money in the pot.
So
Oh.
far, Lorelian's on top.
Well, okay, but
Yeah,
what
so
I'm saying
far,
is,
really.
so you're doing one round wins it all.
One round wins this round. Yeah, so it's bets per round,
Wow.
not
Okay.
multiple rounds.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So then Bowser with a 9. Then we're gonna have Xylia with a
Oh,
12,
That's my girl.
and then let's see. No, that's weird. I don't know what that happened. Whoa. What's going on?
that is weird.
Ooh.
Leosin matches with a 12 as he looks over at her. All right, and then that one went in the tower, but he landed to manage to make 14. As Dwight smiles and collects the coins on the table there.
It's just Dwight's night.
Oh,
What Drogo says. First the drinking game, and now dice.
all right. So that's going to be, what is that? 25. 5 is 30. Make sure to check that off of your sheets.
Oh, yep.
15. 25. So let me put this all down real quick.
Get my money back, bro. Let me know when ready to bet again.
Being not intoxicated and having not bet this round, keeping my eyes open for Dwight suspiciously. Can I make a perception check?
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
Well, yeah. What are you
Got
looking
low-
for?
Motherfucker's got
See
loaded
if,
dice.
see if he was cheating.
That was actually my mistake. I put it into the dice tower, but I think I grabbed it and didn't quite throw it all the way over to the chat. But yeah, so you look over at him, trying to gauge it. You don't notice anything
Shit, with the 4, you don't even know
impressive
something.
or anything
It was
off
just-
about the way.
I just thought it was odd to begin with. That's why I didn't bet anything. Like, he offered dice after winning, and I just
Yeah.
thought it was weird.
Yeah. So he'll say another round, and then you'll see Xylia will throw in another 5 gold for herself.
I'm getting my money. I'm getting my money back. I throw another 15 to match the 15 I threw earlier.
Drogo says that it has not been his night. He's just gonna he'll stay at the table, but he'll sit the round out.
So Lorellian
I'll,
bets 15 for
Yeah,
Lorellian.
15 for me. I'm trying. I look at them. I was like, well, I'm getting my money back.
I'll put 10 on Dwight.
Galfros will put 5 on Zyla and 5 on Leosin.
All right. Anthar is going to walk over and he's going to drop down 50 gold on the table as he looks around and says, I'm feeling lucky on this one. And he'll point over to Leosin. You better not lose my money.
I don't. Did you put me down 10 for Dwight?
Okay, yeah. Bowser bets Tinchi on Dwight. Okay. And then Dwight is going to bet the whole 145 gold
Oh,
on Xylia
Interesting.
as he throws her a smirk and a smile. And she just kind of rolls her eyes over at him.
And
All right.
Drogo stares at Dwight as if to say with his eyes, "Back off."
Jeez.
And then, let's see. Riddle's going to bet on this one too. He'll walk over and he'll look around at you and say, you guys are some real pussies when it comes to gold. And then he'll throw down 50 gold, looking over at Anthar. Don't let that fat fuck intimidate you guys. As he bets 50 gold on Bowser.
fuck, everybody betting on me, then.
Bowser. He points over to you,
Well,
Bowser.
it's
and he says,
down now.
I fucking believe in you as the only other ugly motherfucker in this group.
I'll take inspiration for that. Fuck it, I'll bet 50 on myself. Fuck. I don't want to, but I will.
Oh, dude.
He's like, represent the Fuglies.
Gotta represent. All right. And Anthar goes, oh, we got a brave one in the group. All right. So, starting with Lorellian, 3d6, my man.
Right? Hold on. Let me finish my note real quick. All right. Come on, 3d6. Let's go. Come on. Oh, I take it.
Ooh.
Take it.
All
I hate
right.
this game.
Xylia goes.
Oh,
Oh, terrible.
Leosin.
Come on, Leosin, you bastard.
Oh,
Oh.
Come on, you Dwight, you little asshole.
All right.
This
now
better not be in
for-
the tower, bro.
yay. Brother, are you the only one that bet on you?
Yeah.
He managed to land a full 6 across the board.
Haha.
18 now.
being so hammered, I don't even notice it. I'm like,
Hold on, I didn't see the roll. Is he fucking with us?
no, there wasn't
No,
a
he
roll.
rolled on the board. I mean, he rolled on the.
He rolled in the
yeah.
game. I look at him and I look and I said, Dwight, you are a skillful man. This betting must be your expertise. As I take one more drink, I'm done, boys, and I stumble off to the table and walk back over here with the group.
Hold on, above board, I didn't see a roll.
There
Did
was
it actually do it in my game
Yeah.
throws?
I would no. I'd
Oh.
like to make another perception check.
All right, go for it.
Would that be perception or an insight check to see if you think he's lying or being
Perception.
deceitful?
You're trying to notice anything.
Dirty 20.
And yeah, with that dirty 20, you definitely noticed that there was a very peculiar way in which he tossed the dice under the table there. Something didn't quite sit right with you on that one.
Keep that info to myself.
Oh,
All
we
right.
got ready to wrap this up, gents.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
So with that, I think the winning money, yes, goes to Dwight there. I'm just gonna
I
make
did
sure-
bet on Dwight as well.
Huh?
I bet
Oh
on Dwight
yeah,
as
so
well.
he'll split it with you, as y'all both won the pot at that point. So 25.
What's the whole
plus-
pot?
Yeah, it's half and half. Because only one person bet on Dwight last time. This time there's 2 people. And it actually isn't Dwight that splits the pot.
Actually, and I take off my 15 myself.
It's
Who bet on him?
actually no. Bounce, I think you're the only one. Yeah.
Because Dwight betted on Zyla.
Yeah, Dwight didn't bet on
Mhm.
himself, so does
Yeah.
he get the whole thing? Does Bowser get the whole thing?
He does, as Dwight walks over to him and says, "Well done."
How much gold was that in total?
I think it's 525. Let me add that up again real quick.
I see
525.
40,
Reimburse the party for the losses. Holy cow.
120,
Yeah.
130,
Nice pull.
275. No, it's more than that. Because that says 145 is what Dwight bet on Zyla?
Yeah,
Or did you mistype?
no, 145 because he took what was there before. Yeah,
That's
525.
That's 275. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting 525 unless someone else has some different math, but yeah,
You're getting how much?
525 is the total amount. So it's divided by 2. That's going to be 263 to you, Bowser.
I
I'm
don't
only
know.
getting half of it.
If
Yeah,
it's
because you're
these numbers-
splitting it with him and no, sorry, you're the winner because no one else bet on him. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that you get the full 525. Right.
When
Yeah.
Bro, hold on. Where are you getting 525 from? From these numbers in the chat?
We've got 25 gold plus.
I'm getting 380.
Thank you. I'm not crazy.
So we have 25 plus 15 plus
I'm getting
25 plus 5 plus 5 plus 50 plus 10 plus 145 plus
Huh?
50 plus 50.
Yeah.
380? Okay. Then I don't know where I did the math on that one.
That's what I'm like. You're saying these numbers out like I'm reading.
Yeah,
I can
I
read.
don't know. Yeah, all right. So then 380. I must have misdialed it. So there you go. 380 then. Excuse me.
I wouldn't give Bowser and Drago any money. I look defeated. I look there and defeated. Look, as I lost 30 gold on those dice.
I'm gonna, as he's handing me the money, I'll look at it and kind of take a handful. Like I really want to take 80, and I'll kind of want to hand it back to him nonchalantly, and like dap him up and be like, "I know what you did." You know what I'm saying?
He smiles and looks at you and says, "It was just a test." And he hands the 80 back to you.
Word. Okay. Well then, let me enter this in.
As you get the feeling, he was just testing to see how perceptive you guys were.
Okay.
So Bowser got all
like
380.
a fucking bandit. I'm only getting 360 because I bet 60. Or I'm at 320 because I bet 60 on my own. So.
But yes, as you guys are finishing up here with the dice, Anthar will kind of stand up and kind of nod over to Leosin, and you'll see him and Leosin kind of step away from the table there as they walk around over to the side here, and Leosin will look at you guys and say, "Follow us." And you'll see them retreat over into the side room here. Directing you guys to follow them along.
All right. Grab our seats.
Tune in next week to find out what happened in Dragon Ball PP.
Leroy, is this your Saturday off?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're looking at the 7th for the next one?
Yeah, I have mine on my calendar. It's every 2 weeks. So like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Looks good to me.
So if I did, yeah, it'll be the 7th. Unless we have a surprise next, like we did earlier last time.
Yeah, but that gives us 3 weeks in a row. It's not a bad thing to take a week off.
So then, as you guys kind of are led to this sort of private room, you'll see, one of the people kind of close the door to it, and it's just you guys in this space here. It's kind of like off to the side of the tavern here. You'll see kind of like the broad-shouldered paladin and the monk kind of sit down, and their face definitely wears a more serious expression, unlike what you guys have seen so far.
Is this something we can wait till next time, Nick, or we got to get this?
It'll be it's not gonna be long. So Leosin's gonna lean onto the table and he says, "My friends, we have important business to discuss. At this point, you know almost as much about it as we do. And thanks to you, we know twice as much today as we did a 10-day ago. Something rotten is afoot. We have no formal organizations to oppose these rascals. Not yet, anyway. We're working on that. And we need people like you who know how and when to fight, and how and when to keep their heads down and observe. We can't promise you anything except long days filled with danger and stress. But what could be better than that, eh?" And with that, we'll close the session.